What's going on, guys? Up at the lake, got the Jenga tower fire going on. I'm about to cook some dinner too. What's going on, guys? Jenga tower time. Hello, Timon. Hello, Larry. So I got the Jenga tower fire going on. I'm up at the lake now. And I just had some sun, but it just went behind the horizon. You can see it there. And I'm about to start I'm about to start dinner. And I got some steak going on. I got some Brussels sprouts and I got some Japanese yams. And I got the laptop set up here so I could actually engage in the chat. Now the light level's a little better so that I can actually see what's going on the screen. I'll be able to interact with you guys. For now, I got the Brussels sprouts I'm going to put in the oven. I got the Japanese yams on the stove there. I'm going to throw those in. Garlic, balsamic, honey, and what else is in here? A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. I have no olive oil. It's all good. You set this to go. 390. If you guys have never had Japanese yams, these are the best. These are like sweet potato, but they're creamier and more like buttery, and you don't need to season them. I just throw them in just like this. What's going along with it? This big juicy steak with allspice, Worcestershire sauce, aka wash your sister sauce, and garlic, thyme, salt, and pepper. Lots of peppercorns. Let's fire up the barbecue here. the fishing was okay today. We got, what, 3, 4, maybe 5 big fish. And we got a cold front coming in. So what this cloud cover is, that's the storm that's actually coming in over there. And that was supposed to come at about 3 o'clock, and it was supposed to start raining, but it didn't start raining yet. So that's why the sun has disappeared. I got my piece of hickory wood in here, and we're going to get that all flamed up so that it can produce smoke. And we have the embers going, and I'm going to take it out from under the grill. I'm going to put it on top of the grill. I got to wash these utensils quickly. Just give me 1 sec, guys. We'll go back to the fire in a second. Fire's starting to go now. We got the top row of logs. Somebody just messaged me. I'll check that later. I don't have good reception up here. The nearest cell phone tower is like an hour away. I'm not in some remote spot. But yeah, it's just my telephone company, my cell service. It's a bit far away. Like I said, it's 1 hour for the nearest tower. There's tons of them in Toronto, the towers. And there's this one in the big city, which is called Belleville, south of here. I'm going to log into my YouTube here, and I'm going to look at the chat. And I'll click it on, and here I am. So anyone else stepping yet? No, just Timon, Larry. I would imagine that everybody's busy right now. Everybody's busy enjoying a barbecue just like I am. And, you know, doing all that stuff to close off the summer. I'm actually just doing dinner. Just like I am. And, you know, doing all that stuff. So, playing with fire, wet bed. That's what he said, eh, Larry? Oh, well, cheers, guys. So there's a fireworks show tonight. And what time is it? It's 7:30. So about, yeah, I got about an hour to eat and everything and get out there. And then there's going to be about 100 boats out there. And it's a big fireworks show, like a really big show. Not just a little joke Mickey Mouse show, right? So luckily the rain's holding off. Hopefully they don't postpone it. Well, they don't postpone it. They just cancel it, right? They won't put it off till tomorrow or anything. So hopefully that it's okay and we can go check out the show. So I got the fire going over there. Let's take a look at the fire for another minute here. I'm going to get the steak on the barbecue in a second. I'm sure you guys can hear me pretty well this time. Last time, oh, there's my grill, my big stainless grill. last time I used that, but I think what happens is people put like their whatever inside the fireplace or the fire pit and they just burn it. Like I came here today, or sorry, yesterday, and there was a bunch of fireworks packaging in there. So you don't want to cook with gunpowder, you know what I mean? So I'm not really going to cook in that fire anymore unless I go shovel out a bunch of ashes out of there. Sounds delicious, Larry says. Yeah, it's amazing, trust me. So we're out, me and Stan the Bass Man, and we got one, the biggest, I got the biggest one. It was about 20 inches, a smallmouth, and we got a couple more smallmouth at least. We got maybe 3 or 4. I got one, and then he got a couple, and he might have got, did he get a third nice one? Yeah, he got a couple eater size, but yeah, I got the biggest one that was about 20 inches, and about how many pounds of that? That was probably close to 4 pounds. So the fish weren't that fat. Usually they're fat when you come here, but they weren't that big with the belly and stuff, you know what I mean? So they weren't weighing up, right? Let's check on the steak here. Or sorry, the barbecue, because I'm going to put the steak on in a second. Okay, that piece of hickory wood is going. Let's lift this up. There's a chipmunk running by there, and there's a big red oak. I'll show you guys the red oak that fell here. It hit pretty hard with the windstorm in May 21st. If you guys didn't see my other videos, or my last video when I was up at the lake here on July 1st, Canada Day, you could see all the tree damage, some of it anyway. I showed some out on the lake. But the owner of the cabin here, tree fell right on his truck. 3-year-old Dodge Ram just completely rode it off, fell right down the middle from front to back. And this is bitternut hickory. Just getting some smoke flavor. You guys have been around this channel long enough, you've seen me use a chunk of wood on the barbecue to get some smoke flavor. Pour some of that juice on there. I'm gonna put some salt on there in a bit too. What's everybody doing this long weekend? What are you guys up to? I bet you Shibe's drinking some beer. I bet you Joe's playing some poker. Is that enough smoke coming from the wood here? Let me put it up top. It's kind of flaming up. Last night I did chicken wings. And the chicken wings, the wood actually burned out pretty quick. There's a piece of apple I put on there. I think I want to keep this up. I want to keep up the flame so that I get the nice char marks on the steak. When I flip it, you'll see the nice grill marks on it. The stove's up to temp. So all that cooking, and dinner should be ready in about 40 minutes. Not even. Yeah, half an hour. I don't want that steak on too long. I'll give it a minute to cool off a bit. And the fire is going nice now. You see there's the remnants of the fireworks that were done before, so I don't want to cook on the grill and have my steaks tasting like gunpowder, you know? So when I leave later on, today's Saturday, so I'm leaving on Monday, I'll just go and burn up all this other stuff, plus all the other garbage I make in there with the paper and whatnot. Not the plastic stuff, that's I'll just throw in the recycling bin. And then I'll probably have only one bag of garbage. This guy must like me because, you know, I don't produce much garbage here, right? I have like one small bag of garbage when I come up here. So I'm burning some elm here. In Canada, we call it American elm. And you guys just call it elm. Got a couple extra pieces of bark. And I got a couple extra logs. I wish I had one more. I'd make it one more tower high or one more level higher. Oh well, whatever. I only brought 2 bags of wood this time. And I might need wood for tomorrow night. It's going to be a little bit cool because the cold front comes in. Actually, tomorrow's only going to be 17 degrees Celsius. And 17 Celsius, that's how much is that in Fahrenheit? It's going to be in the 60s during the day, and then it's going to be in the 50s at night. And it's actually pretty cool in the week here, but it's been hot. It's been, what is it, 28, 56. It was 84 degrees today, and it was just a little bit cooler than that yesterday. So we've had some good temps here. I'm still in the shorts. What's good is the bugs are not bad. I hate the bugs, man. I have O positive blood, and that's why they go after me. Could be 3 guys in the boat. I'm the only one getting bit by mosquitoes. Let's take a look at the lake, because the lake's getting a little bit calmer. Wasn't too windy today. Actually, it's really nice now. Nice and calm. So I'm just crossing my fingers. Hopefully the rain doesn't come. We'll get some salt for the steak. Let's see who else is in here. So Joe's Firewood videos is in here. JB King looks like a nice place to hang out at. Yes, it is. You bet, man. I've been coming up to this lake this is my 25th season. 25 years, guys. And if you check the full video, let me put this back here. If you check the full video that I'm making while I'm up here, you'll see the island where I used to camp. And I wanted to go right on the island and pull up the boat right to it. And I got my hickory barbecue sauce and my steak sauce. I'm gonna baste that steak with. Yeah, I started coming up here with the and camping up here first things first, before I started renting the cabin here, right? And I went to the island today to go boat up onto it and park the boat and walk around, but there were some people camping there, so unfortunately I didn't get to give you guys a close-up tour, but I would have liked to, you know. And it was Friday. I got here early. I got here about, what, 2 o'clock or so, but I didn't end up hitting the island till, I don't know, maybe 6, 7 o'clock, and there was already people there, right? Probably about 6 o'clock. There was already some people, and it looked like they were just setting up too. And they had all their gear out, but they didn't have any tent set up or anything, right? They just had everything in a big like pile. Who else is in here? So Larry, you said nursing the wife post-surgery. Well, good luck to the wife, and I hope everything goes okay. Joe says, you got a decent signal? Well, no. Like I was saying earlier, the nearest cell phone tower is an hour away from me. So I actually have Wi-Fi from the owner's cottage, which is right across to my right from where I'm sitting. And I have intermittent signal problems when I'm not using the Wi-Fi. So I'm out on the lake, and the odd time I'll be having signal coming through, and I'll get some messages to come through. And I can't really use it other than that. So like no phone calls, nothing like that. I can't really send messages. It's just, you get that one blip where like messages come through, and that's it, right? Okay, see you later, Larry. Take care. Joe just got a call to deliver campfire wood for a long-time customer tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, I don't sell campfire wood, man. And I wouldn't be surprised if I get a call for campfire wood this weekend. But the problem is I'm up here. I'm 2.5 hours away from Toronto, right? And, you know, people are going to call last minute. They're going to call for wood burning in the city. If anybody's coming up to the north and they're going to have a fire, then they're going to call me on like maybe Thursday or Friday or something like that, right? But then the people who are calling me like today, Saturday, for example, they're going to call because they're just burning in their backyard at home in the city, right? So those customers I can't get, you know what I mean? Let's check on the steak, and we're going to go over the fire in a second. So I should have my timing okay, so I can go down and see the fireworks show. Yeah, I got some grill marks on there. We put some salt on there. This is pink kosher salt, and the pink Himalayan salt is really good for you. You get the good electrolytes. It's not like that stupid table salt. You get the iodine that you really need for your body, you know? They started taking the iodine out of salt, and it really helps your brain function. Turn this burner up. That's down. The burner's up already, so it should start going again. It's hot enough that it'll start flaming up in a bit again, and I can just blow it out and move it, and there'll be lots of embers. The fire is really going now, and it's starting to get dark here too. It was such a nice day out today. It was a little too hot, but I went in the water. I went for a swim. So you'll see that when I do the full video here. And there's the Jenga tower fire going on. I didn't bring any cherry and birch this time. Instead, I'll just bring some elm, because I don't like lugging all my gear up the hill, right? I have to park up down there. I just back into the driveway, and I have to pull everything up the hill. So it's quite a task to do the water, the beer case, the clothes, the speaker set, the cooler, all my like kitchen stuff, right? My extra shoes, all the gear that I have, gotta lug it up this hill. So the less gear I have is the better, right? Stan the Bassman's coming soon, and we're gonna head out and see the fireworks show. I hope there's enough lighting for like the next, I don't know, 20-25 minutes before I start eating. There should be though. I think when it gets dark, it's about, 8:30 now. There's a chipmunk going off there. That sound they make, is that when they're angry? When they're pissed about another chipmunk on their territory? It's angle this up a bit. Make sure you guys can see. Okay, now my hickory chunk is going pretty good. So I'm going to blow it out, move it away from the flame. Turn down that burner. Now it's smoking, look at that. Turn it back over so it's still getting some heat. Oh, Stan the Bass Man is here, guys. He's here with the Pimp Daddy Lincoln Continental. Maybe he wants to eat too, but he just ate at home. Did I just see lightning down there? Did you guys catch that? I think so. Come on, just give us an hour. That's all we need here, man. Half an hour to finish up here, or say 40 minutes to eat. 10 minutes to get out to the fireworks show. 10 minutes of the fireworks, and then we're good to go, man. Come on, please. Let's check inside, check on the food here. I'm gonna come back to the chat in a minute, guys. I'm gonna swirl things around in here with the buttery balsamic garlic and honey Japanese yams. Butter's kind of burning a little bit, and that's why I like the oil. Actually, no, it's not burning. That's just the balsamic, the color of the balsamic. We're good to go here still. I'm going to kick it up another 10 degrees. We're already at 390. How we doing? We're live, man. We're good to go. So you full or what? You got more room for food in your stomach or what, man?
I'm stuffed, man.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, the bass was delicious.
Oh, you ate the bass?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I want to keep some, but I just hate cleaning them all the time, you know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah, man. I got the laptop here, so I'm just checking out the chat while it comes in. And not too many people in here because, you know, everybody's doing their Labor Day partying and whatnot, right? So let's see who else is chiming in here. Indian Hemlock, how you doing? Hello. Haven't seen you in a while. Nice fire you got going there. Thank you. WH, you're on Ontario, right? Rain and cold in North Bay, yep. North Bay is about, what, 4 hours and change from here? Or yeah. Not from here. Even from here, it's probably about 3 hours at least, right? That's northwest to here. Let me see. Yeah, man. Nice to see you in here. The rain is coming. You're west of us, so the rain is on its way, and we're going to get it soon. We got a fireworks show going on here, and hopefully we don't get caught in the rain, you know what I mean? Joe said he got a pop-up rainstorm there. Yeah, Joe, you're west of WH and North Bay as well, so it might have hit you first and then hit him later, and then it's coming for us now. So you can see it's all clouded over now. You can actually just see the edge of the clouds up there, and yeah, just in front of us in the trees here you could see the whole line of clouds coming in. So it doesn't look too bad when you look far out, but it's obviously clouded over. All right, time to flip this steak. I'm going to baste it up first.
Let's check it out here.
Sorry?
Let's go check it out.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks okay. It looks like we're good for a bit still. There might be a little rain and some of those clouds like a tiny bit, but the heavy stuff is obviously not coming, so. Guys, what I'm going to do with the steak, the leftovers, I'm going to do steak and egg tortillas for breakfast in the morning with avocado, cilantro, and the smoked cheddar, little habanero hot sauce, and green onion. the other side. A tiny bit charred there. That's kind of what I want too. And this piece, I can't remember what this cut of steak is, but it's not too fatty. It's got some fat in it, but what it does is it breaks up. There's little cracks in it here and there where the fat is, and that's actually opened it up, so you get the charring and you get the nice crispy edges, or the cooked edges all around, you know, and not just on the outside of the whole thing all around. You're getting it right through the middle and everything like that too, right? So that's all the flavor there. Let's close this up. Smoker chunk is going nice.
The pink sky.
Pink sky? Wow, look at that, eh? Nice. See, it's still good over there, right? The sun's coming over the clouds here, and it's actually hitting onto those clouds over there because they're nice and high up, right? So it's in that system down there. Oh, look, somebody has a fire across the lake. Yeah. Yeah, you're going to start seeing the boats getting ready soon to go to the fireworks show. So hopefully that, you know, like I said, hopefully we don't get caught in the rain, right? Hopefully, man.
I forget the fireworks.
The worst thing is when you're in the boat and it's raining, you know? I got the bikini top open when it rains, but that's a little bit insufficient. How many people in here right now? 7 watching right now. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't expecting very many people right now, you know? It is Saturday night. Everybody's kind of doing the thing, or doing their thing with family and whatnot, right? Hit that like button, guys. Yeah, food should be ready in about, well, the steak's going to be ready in about maybe 15 minutes. I'm going to turn it down a bit.
Hey, it's already
What time is it?
8.
8, yeah. Yeah, we got about half an hour.
If that.
Yeah. So yeah, this take me like 10-15 minutes to eat. I'll be done in about 15 minutes.
I forgot those fireworks, Adam.
Oh yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay, man. Stan's gonna go get some fireworks, and I guess we'll do some here, provided there's no rain. But yeah, a big cold front's coming in tomorrow, so it's gonna be a high. Yeah, I said this earlier. It's 17, 34, 44, 54, 64. So a high of 62 degrees tomorrow. And it's going to be a little bit better on Monday. So hopefully the fishing doesn't shut down too much. You know what I mean? That's what I hate. You're a victim of the weather up here. And it's actually going to come next week. And it's going to be about 24, 25 degrees Celsius. So that's... it's going to be about 78 degrees next weekend. 76, 78 degrees. And I'd have to take a day off work because I don't like coming here for 2 days. You got to come here 3 days at least, right? Lately, I've been trying to come like in the morning, but I get here like in the early afternoon or late afternoon. And I get to fish for the first day when I get here instead of getting here at like 12 o'clock at night on a Friday and then, you know, paying for that extra night, right? You know, why pay for the night when you're getting here? It's after like 12 o'clock sometimes I get here, right? And, you know, why pay for that? So I might as well just come in the morning and I get a half day for free, right? So it's Labor Day in Ontario and Canada, just like it is everywhere else across the United States. And, you know, we celebrate on the same weekend. All the kids go back to school and everything, right? And I usually come up here on July 1st, and that's our Canada Day. And July 4th is your Canada Day, is your Independence Day in the United States. So we have a similar long weekend. There's actually a lot of American people who come up here. Not so much anymore, but there's a bunch of guys who would come up, and they come from Rochester. They come from somebody who's here from Florida. And then there's even people from Hawaii. They came all the way here from Hawaii to come and fish and come and rent out these cabins, right? There's another cabin behind here, or beside here, I should say. And there used to be 4 more cabins up on the hill, but the owner, I guess he didn't want to deal with all of them. So he just demolished them. And there was a house up there too, and he just demolished the house, right? I think he just wants to live simple and, you know, not have too much stuff going on here, right? You got a house, you got to maintain all these things, you got to pay for all these things. And you know, why do that if you're not really in there, right? Yeah, he rented it out, you know, a bit during the summer and whatnot, but it probably takes more money than it makes money, right? So, yeah, all that's gone, and he's happy with me coming here and a few other people coming. And let me turn on the light. And yeah, it's better if, you know, he doesn't live around here. He lives about an hour away from here. So he just comes out here and he hangs out, he chills out, he does his tasks, what he has to do in his maintenance and whatnot, but he's not looking to do too much when he comes here, right? And that fire's really going now. That wood's nice and dry, but not too dry. Some elm, as I said before. And it's burning nice and evenly too. Usually I keep control of the fire by grabbing a glass of water and throwing it in certain places so it wouldn't burn too much. But the key with doing the Jenga tower is you have everything packed tight together so that the wood doesn't fall in, or sorry, the coals don't fall in between and flame up the bottom prematurely, right? That's what's happened here. But I wouldn't mind having this burn off before I go out on the water. And as long as it burns evenly. So this is a perfect Jenga tower, I guess. Yeah, all around it's burning even, except the only place it's not really burning that much is in the middle and the bottom row. And this outside here. And I know Joe's Premium Firewood, he says that elm smells like stinky feet. Well, maybe more so when it's green, but I think he was talking about when it's burning anyway. We got another boat out there, maybe going down to the show. Some people will just sit and wait there for a bit, you know what I mean? I had hoped to be out there on the water by now, but like I said, I'm cooking dinner, and let's check on that steak. That hickory chunk is smogging hardcore. Turn down this burner again. And you could see it's really starting to lose its shape here. And you could just see all those kind of divots where, you know, it's not really connected to all the rest of it. It's got those chunks of fat in between, and it's kind of cooking all between there. And it's making lots of charred edging in there. And let's check on everything in here. Oh, sorry, I can't smell too much of the garlic. Yeah, these potatoes are almost done. So let's check on the Brussels sprouts. Yeah, a little bit of caramelization there from the honey. But I want these to be a little bit crispy on the outside. It's kind of hard to get that crispiness to them. It'd be nice to have the olive oil, but the thing is the butter burns. So if you're ever cooking with butter, if it's too hot, it's actually going to burn. So I don't have it too hot here. It's 400 degrees. It's on the bottom row, so it's not really flaring up. But these look a little soft and everything. They don't look like they're crisping up much, but of course you want them to be cooked. What I'll do is I'll actually broil them towards the end of the cooking process. It's starting to get dark now, guys, so if it gets too dark, then I'll end the stream, you know what I mean? Let's get back to the laptop here. Let's have a swig of beer. And This laptop I got free, courtesy of the scrap metal recycling business. I have some string from the firewood bag here. Let me fix the camera. Stan the Bassman is back. And that food's coming off in like 7 minutes, I swear, guys. Iron and Oak's got a premiere at 8:30. Joe says, good looking Jenga tower. Thanks, Joe. I love doing this. I can't even remember who showed me about that. Somebody showed me about the Jenga tower. We got pretty good lighting here, even though it's relatively dark here, guys. I see a little bit of patches of daylight here. So it's not super dark, but I mean overall it's dark out here, right? And they're gonna be wanting to start the fireworks show soon. So yeah, let me speed up that process. I'll put an extra 20 degrees on the in the oven. That extra 20 degrees, it'll actually help crisp up the Brussels sprouts in there too. How long we've been going on in here? Let me check that. 42 minutes, okay. We've been in here for a bit. Yeah, I didn't get any eater-sized fish. Just the big ones. We got lots of fish that were too small. And, you know, we just tossed them back, right? A lot of them were like only this big. We caught quite a lot this big. So we just chucked them back. But we got a couple eater size, which Stan got. And then we got another 3, 4, or 5 nice sized bass. Some were like borderline eaters. And the rest were like really big, really old fish, right? Here comes Stan. Well, Stan's lucky. Stan lives like not even, or Stan lives about a mile from here. So just down the road, right at the corner where you turn off. What's that?
2 kilometers.
Yeah, 2 kilometers. That's 1 mile and change, basically. Yeah, I'd love to live up here, man. You know, it's a little quiet for me. You know, I like where there's a little bit of activity because I was born and raised in the city. But yeah, I mean, to be here all the time, the thing is, you know, say you own a place up here, then you end up having to do all this maintenance and everything. So let's say even if I had a cottage, okay, well, I'm at work all the time. I'm doing YouTube, I'm doing firewood, I'm doing scrap recycling, I'm doing junk removal. So I wouldn't have the time to come up here. You know what I mean? So it would be nice if you have the money to come up here, you just need the time, that's all, right? Because half the time you come up here already to begin with, you're just going to be doing all your maintenance. You're going to be cutting the grass, you're going to be fixing the roof, you're going to be stacking firewood. You know, you're going to be doing maintenance on the septic system, right? You know, maybe the plumbing, maybe you got to do electrical work, right? Maybe you got to cut down some trees. So there's always something you got to do out here. They say that, you know, you own a place like this, even the fishermen, they come out and they don't really fish that much, right? And that's how it is. You know, you have the place, you buy it because you want to go fishing, but you don't have the time to go fishing, you know?
Let one go, Anthony.
What's that?
Let one go.
What's that? You got, oh, it's firework? Yeah, let one go. Yeah, man. For sure. It's the end of summer here. It's come up so quick.
There you go, guys.
Here it goes. Let me tilt the camera a bit. All right, so we kind of started the fireworks show ourselves, and the steak's almost done. And this was flaming up a bit, so I had to blow out the flame. And the steak is pretty much done. It's probably about 2 inches thick. And I'm gonna go check on the veggies inside there.
Sounds like everybody's gathering up there, Anthony.
Yeah.
8.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's 8:30 it starts.
Yeah. Guys, look at the sky. It's getting darker with the clouds. I don't mean with the daylight, I mean with the clouds. But more heavier clouds moving in, but I think we're going to be okay for this fireworks show. It still looks good. There's some clear skies here. Not clear, but there's some cloud cover. Would you say that's clear over there above us?
Yeah.
No, there's some cloud cover. I mean, it looks like there's like a few low clouds, but then there might be above. I can't really tell. But it's just a lot clearer up in front of us here, so we're going to be okay, man. And after this, I'm going to bring down the boat cover and put it on the boat so the boat's not soaked in the morning. Hey, Del, how you doing? Yeah, I'm enjoying myself here, you know. Who's in here? 6 watching now. Who else is in here? Say hi, guys. I'm about to eat in a couple minutes, so I'm going to end the stream. Yeah, another 3-4 minutes and then I'm good to go from here. So would like to see all the other people that usually come around, you know what I mean? But like I said, I know everybody's busy, so why would you be sitting around looking at YouTube on Saturday evening on a long weekend, you know? I get that. Okay.
Give me a water, Anthony.
What's that?
Can I get a water if you have one? Please.
Steak is done, guys. I'll go with that. It's getting dark out too here. A little dark for the camera. And I gotta eat quick. Let's dish out some food here. I'll have the leftover potatoes. Oh, that's hot. You can feel it through the towel. I'll have some leftover potatoes. And, or the yams, sorry. And these Brussels sprouts. To go along with the extra wings that I have left over. The apple smoked. Buffalo seasoning. Garlic thyme wings. Okay guys, so I'll catch up with you next time. I'm going to eat quickly, get myself a steak knife here, and enjoy this meal, and we're going to go check the fireworks. So hit the like button, guys, and look at all the steak knives. Come on out and check out the next video that I'm doing. I'm doing a full video here while I'm fishing here, so you'll see the catches I made. You'll see what stand the bass man got, and then good to go. So thanks for watching, guys.